Hello and welcome back to Momma. My name is Beast. Today we're back with LOVEPICAL-POPPY. First off, remember I said I had work this morning? Turns out that was a mistake in the plan. And I noticed this mistake on Saturday already, but that was Saturday afternoon, near like 2 hours from closing time, so the person in charge of the schedule wasn't there anymore. And the next best opportunity was Monday morning when I already would have had my shift. So I decided, fuck, I'll just wake up there. And I brought it up there like, why? What is there a specific reason why I have 3 more hours this week? And the person in charge of our branch just kind of stood there like, did I accidentally? It turns out she accidentally put me in one too many times, so yeah. And my next shift, which would have been on Thursday, was moved to Friday morning instead because I am booked out on Thursday. I did not mention that to them because usually I never have shifts on Thursday. Sadly, this week apparently our the fucking delivery of drink crates was scheduled to arrive on Thursday because Tuesday is a holiday. And yeah. But if I don't have time, I don't have time. Either way, I've decided on how to handle this. I'll handle this one of 2 ways, depending on what this part turns out to be. Either one, the choices for the routes is essentially immediately afterwards. Or 2, it is enough content between this choice and the actual route choice to make up an entire video. If the latter is true, I will essentially record both the branches first, and then go in order I want for the routes. If the former is true, I will start with continue as the dorm mother, because I want to do Nozomi last more than I want to do Ayako first. Sorry, bud. However, I know with how Nozomi has been set up that if I do her first, I'm just gonna be suffering in every other route because I know she likes the guy. So yeah, continue as dorm mother. By the way, I had a weird ass fucking dream, and I will not talk about what the dream is, especially this soon in the video, because I do not want to risk anything. I will just say that I told this dream to someone I talked to, and her response was like, you know, it's like a hentai idea. So yeah, I was very confused. I was very, very confused. That was weird. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Anyways, I continue as dorm mother. Crossroads, it's time to decide which path to take. Achievement unlocked. That should do it. I want to see if there's actually like a change in like where it should be. It says chapter up above. It does call it branch B1, so the other one's probably branch B2. Take off my apron after having finished preparing breakfast. I'm pretty used to this routine by now, so I've decided to continue working this job. Hold on, I wonder who will be first today. Oh, morning. As expected, Kotobuki was first. Actually, aren't you up earlier than usual today? Yeah, you get up the exact same hour every day. do well for someone like her who always gets up early in the morning to exercise to get up at a different time. I thought that your internal clock was just used to getting up at that time by now or something. Maybe make sure to have her breakfast ready by the time she's up and about so that she doesn't have to wait for everyone else.
確かに今朝はいつもより少し早く目が覚めたかもしれません。
That's something special you have to do today.
いえ、そういうわけではなくて、昨日の一件がどうしても気になって、昨日は寮母を続けるとおっしゃっていましたが、その後で心変わりをしていたらどうしようかと。やっぱり寮母をやめるなんて言い出すのではないかと考えてしまって。
So you ended up waking up earlier than usual.
はい。
Let's see. Meant for my declaration yesterday, but you'd be bombastic enough to put the man to the rest, and yet, guess I better show my resolve again now. Don't worry, Kudabuki.
履いてますよ。
That's right. I just came. Wait, Okai too? Even the late risers are getting up early today.
なあ、ママリンひどい。あーしだって早起きぐらいするし。まあ、4年に1回ぐらいだけど。
Isn't that basically the same as never? Taking into account that, most should be living in the dorm for 3 years. Best case scenario is this is just the one time during her whole time here.
岡井さんがこんなに早く起きているところ、初めて見ました。えへへ。
Even Kotobuki is saying that, and that it really must be a miracle.
まあ、ゆうべはみゆちゃんの部屋にお邪魔して、そのまま朝まで起きてただけだけどね。
That isn't waking up early, that's just called ruining your sleep schedule. I best I not tell him what my plans are for my Friday shift in the morning. Yeah, it turns out when you tend to be awake until 4 a.m. and you have a shift that starts at 6, the thought just not to sleep in the first place sure does cross the mind.
そうとも言う。そうとしか言いません。
Okay, so what about Kinugawa?
寝てるよ。
That girl, I swear.
まあまあ、許してあげてよママリン。みゆちゃん朝まで頑張ってたんだし。
Doing what, studying?
次アップする動画の編集作業だって。
What are you helping her then, okay?
あーしはただの話し相手。一人でやってると途中で寝ちゃいそうだからってママリン知ってた？ 10 分の動画を作るのに何時間もかかるんだよ。
Yeah, I don't get that.
同じ内容ばっかだと飽きられちゃうから常に新しいネタを探してるんだよ。
Is that what I'm doing wrong? Seems so. Honestly, I respect the grind, especially after it saved us that one time.
兄さん、実は私も起きてるよ。
I figured that was the case. For whatever reason, I just knew you'd also be awake.
何それ?
Call our bond as siblings or whatever. Truth is, after hearing Kotobuki's reason for getting up early, I figured Suzuka might have been thinking something similar. She had been pretty uneasy about our living together after our apartment burnt down. So I figured with this whole ordeal of me maybe quitting as dorm mother, she'd for sure start feeling that way again.
やーちゃん、おはよう。って嘘。ポポちゃんが早起きしてる？マジで？え、変。うわ、いいもん見た。後で宝くじ買おう。なら私ガチャ回す。拝んどけばご利益あるかも。
Looks like it really is a miracle for Kai to get up this early. Actually, everyone got up pretty early today, huh?
ああ、まあ、うん。なんかお母さんいなくなるかもって考えたら寂しくなっちゃって。
わかる、私も。だから甘えられる時に甘えとこうかなって。
As everyone was then thinking the same thing. See, we're going to keep being pampered. Glad they can be dishonest with me. I was on pretty iffy ground when I first came here. Wait, no, I shouldn't be thinking about that. And they still ended up taking me in. Thank you, Suzuka. You too, Kabuki.
何ですか急に。
The only reason I'm here right now is because you said it with me back then.
私はただ公平な意見を述べただけで。というか、あの時最もあなたの味方をしたのは他でもない鈴鹿さんだと思いますが。
She did almost blow it by opening with talking about my sweat, though.
あれは兄さんがそのぐらい頑張ってるってことを言いたかったからで。
Don't worry, I get it. She was asked to talk about me without any warning, so I'd honestly say it was a decent effort.
でもなんだかんだあの時一番お母さんをプッシュしてたのってのんちゃんだよね。
Alright, where's Umi? May not be the same extent as Kudabuki, but she also tends to get up pretty early. And she's nowhere to be found right now.
のんちゃんならまだ寝てると思うよ。さっき借りてた漫画を返しに行ったら爆睡してた。すっごい幸せそうな顔してたし、いい夢見てるんじゃないかな。
I see. To be honest, I figured she'd be up early to check on me like the other rumors are. But I guess I was being too self-centered in that thought.
やめなくってくれて。今朝もごちそうさまでした。では行ってきます。
お母さん、行ってくるね。ねえ、誰か昨日の宿題教えて。
Take care, everyone. With Kudabuki at the head, the rumors exited the door one after the other.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
What's up?
本当にこれでよかったの？
With what?
昨日の決断っていうか、ここに残って寮母を続けるって決めたこと。
Oh, that.
そんなことって、お父さんの借金がなくなって、これからはやりたいことをやれるのに。
This isn't what I want to do right now. Besides, it's not like I can study while working at the cafe and doing my duties as dorm mother. I can't study, I mean. Of course, it'll be tough and take way longer than doing an intensive course. Regardless, I decided I wanted to stay here. So don't beat yourself up over it. In fact, it's thanks to you that I was able to even take up this job in the first place.
お兄ちゃん。
With that said, it's time to go, Suzuka.
行ってきます、お兄ちゃん。
See ya. Even though she came to me looking all uneasy, maybe because of what I said, she leaves the door with a smile on her face. She really has grown up quite a bit herself, hasn't she? You see her run off in her uniform, I realize that. Though, maybe it's a bit too late now. Well then, better give it my all today too. I finished cleaning the dorm and I suddenly get a call on my work phone while on shift at the cafe. Hi, this is Yaotoma speaking.
お忙しいところすみません。私は星屑学園の教員ですが、実は先ほど絹川さんが倒れまして。
Is she okay?
ええ、診察した保健教諭が言うには過労と寝不足が原因とのことで、本人もそれを認めています。
Let's see. Keoka said that she stayed up all night with Kinugawa.
それで、実はお願いしたいことがありまして、申し訳ないのですが、学園まで絹川を迎えに来てはいただけないでしょうか。
すみません、わざわざご足労いただいて。
Nah, it makes sense given the situation. After getting the call, I informed Ayako about the situation and made my way to the school with the company car. I, of course, came to take Kinugawa back to the dormitory. They normally let students rest in the school infirmary if needed, but apparently they're going to use it for some later today. They considered sending her to the hospital, but she said it wasn't that big of a deal, so they ended up contacting me. Okay, Kinugawa? I see, thank God. Meet up with Kinugawa in front of the staff office and call her out with honorifics, to which she nods shyly. I honestly get it. Feels weird for me too.
ごめんなさい。
There's no need to apologize. This is also part of my job. More importantly, can you walk on your own right now?
大丈夫です。ただの疲労と寝不足だから。早退するのだって念のためってだけで。
Got it. It was weird to see her act this meek.
では後のことはお願いします。
Thank you. We'll be off now. Driving in my car right after a beer. I don't know why that came to mind immediately. Funny here. Made sure to drive carefully as to not disturb Kinugawa, so we ended up taking a while to get to the dome. The way to the school I was going right at the speed limit because I was so worried though. Let me take you to your room.
いい、そこまでしなくても。
Hey, listen, I'm also kind of mad about this.
悪かったわよ。あんたの仕事を増やして。
That's not what I'm mad about. You stayed up all night, didn't you? What guy told me? You said that you were putting your all into editing your new video, and I do understand how big of a deal that is. However, you should also think about your body. You have goals you want to achieve in the future, right? Don't do things that'll make your fans sad.
うん。ごめんなさい。
He really is worried about me. Kinugawa? See, Kinugawa almost tripped. I instinctively go catch her. Jeez, just be honest for once.
話してってば。
Nah, if you hadn't been going up the stairs just now, you might have gotten hurt.
だからってこんな。っていうかくっつきす
Well, it's the only way to hold you up by the shoulders.
ぎ。なら腕でいい。肩とか大げさだし。
Alright, sure. Really do want to support her properly, but forcing the issue isn't really worth the tantrum it would bring about. You should just prioritize getting her to her room first. And so we reached the front of her room. Gotta open the door.
うん。
Alright. Well then, pardon me.
待って待って。まさか部屋の中に入るつもり？
Oh yeah?
入れるわけないでしょ？
At least let me take you to your bed.
ベッドって何考えアポ取ってるならともかく私だって都合とかいろいろあるんだから。
Well, I guess she does have a point there. Being a dorm and all that, one room's the only truly private space. One's room. I get it. In that case.
ちょっと待ってて。今片付けるから。
Huh? But
ここで待ってろって言ってんの。
oh. What the hell? What's she even doing? You're taking a sweet time, Kinugawa. It's been a couple of minutes. I can just barely hear non-stop rustling coming from the other side of the door. I get tired of waiting, hearing her have that much energy makes me realize I was worried about nothing. Though really, the realization is also a bit relieving. Fuck. And so a little over an hour passes. What do I think I am waiting around like this? Hachiko?
お待たせ。入っていいわよ。
Oh, thanks. Oh. So I step into the room I'm enveloped by a slightly sweet scent and immediately become aware this is a girl's room. My eyes also end up drawn to the corner where I see what appears to be a live streaming setup. Oh, you changed.
寝ろって言われると思ったから。
I did intend to do that. That's what matters most when it comes to the exhaustion and sleep deprivation. Getting some rest. How about doing... how are you doing food-wise? You hungry? Heard that you fainted right after morning recess. In that case, you didn't get to eat lunch, or did you?
いい。夕ご飯ちゃんと食べるし。
If you are, if there's anything special you want to eat. As long as it's reasonable, of course.
みんなと同じでいいってば。一人だけ別なんて、そんなの手間でしょ？
Alright. Usually she's real stubborn about what she wants, but today she seems to be holding herself back. Because she's feeling particularly down. I think it's at these moments that one should be a little bit selfish, but... Oh well, whatever floats her boat, I guess. Well then, rest up. If it doesn't look like you're going to get it up, I'll bring your food up to your room.
ちょっと待って。もう行っちゃうの？
Well, it doesn't really make a difference whether I'm here or not, does it? Besides, you're the type who can't let loose if there's a guy around, aren't you?
別に私は気にしないけど。
If I did, I wouldn't have let you in to begin with.
ねえ、もうちょっとだけここにいない？
What's with the change in attitude?
寮生の面倒見るのが寮母の仕事なんでしょ？
Well, yeah, I guess. I'm usually the one who says that, though. So, how long do you want me to stay for?
じゃあ私が寝るまで。
Huh?
だから寝るまで。
That long? That's one hell of a change in attitude. Stay here until you fall asleep and get to see you sleeping fast. You okay with that?
なら目を閉じてて。
Might also get to hear you sleep talk.
耳も塞いどいて。あと匂い嗅ぎそうだから鼻も塞いで。ついでに口も塞いどいてくれる？
Too far.
いいから。あと手も握ってて。
Is she trying to make me block off? Is she trying to make me block all 5 of my senses?
私誰かと手をつないでないと眠れない体質なの。
That's a bold-faced lie.
嘘じゃないし本当だし。
If that's the case, how do you usually go to sleep then?
それはだからこうして自分の手と手をギュッと。
Are you an altar boy or something?
うっさい。とにかくほら手。
Fine, whatever. It's a big deal anyway, jeez. She might be saying all this with an attitude, but I doubt she really feels that way. She probably put her trust in me the second she let me into her room. So, it's alright. I did take hold of her outstretched hand and grip it with the same force she grips mine. Well, I guess as much is fine.
ねえ、何か面白い話して。
Just go to sleep already.
私面白い話を聞かないと眠れないの。
Well, aren't you a needy sleeper? This feels like I'm exercising a demon.
甘えていいって言ったのそっちじゃない。
You put it that way. In that case, might as well go for the funniest story of them all. We're gonna tell you this joke, everyone wants to listen up. A girl goes to the doctor and says she's depressed. Says life seems harsh and cruel.
面白い。
Don't just give away the punchline like that. Have you no heart? I don't get the punchline.
低レベルすぎるの。っていうかそれ普通は犬でしょ。なんでウサギ？
Was it that the joke to be about you?
ならあるところにすっごい可愛くて美しいウサギがいましたぐらいにしないと。
More trivia point you nose. You almost poked my eye out there.
事実。
Ow, my hand, let go. Let's give about in pain as Kinugawa tightens her grip. That turns out to be more of an instinctual reaction because it doesn't really hurt at all. Actually, her hand is super soft.
あるところにすっごく可愛くて美しいウサギがいました。はい。
Your nose is gonna pierce the heavens at this point.
伸びないわよ事実だから。みゆちゃん大丈夫？おぽんと？
みゆちゃん平気なん？お昼休みに倒れたって聞いたけど。ってお母さん？なんでここに？
あ、
I got a call from the school telling me that Kinugawa had fainted, so I went to pick her up and brought her back here. What about you guys?
みゆちゃんが倒れたって聞いて心配で授業終わった後慌てて帰ってきたんだよ。はあ？二人して手にぎにぎしてる。なあ。
She shakes my hand, she shakes off my hand at that exact
も
moment.
しかして私たちお邪魔だった？
Honest to God, just fucking... Yes, because the sick is trying to sleep. Now, out of the room, you're being loud.
違うし、今のはそう脈を測ってもらってたの。脈を測るってみゆちゃん重症？ああ、違くて
She told me that you couldn't fall asleep without having someone hold her hand.
みゆちゃんかわいい。
That's it. Okay, go ahead.
お任せあれ。私も私も。
With Kinugawa mid-panic, all the roomers quickly surround her and start grabbing her hands. Kinda looks like a sports team hyping themselves up before a match. With that taken care of, Kinugawa seems to be doing alright, you don't need to worry.
よかった何事もなくて。
As for me, I'm sorry for just taking off like that.
いいのいいの。このカフェは学園の一部で、みゆちゃんは大切な学生なんだから。もしまた今日みたいなことがあったら、その時も寮母の職務を優先するようにね。もちろん何事もないのが一番だけど。
Of course, thank you. I could say that as a relief. Even though me taking off all of a sudden must have been tough to deal with, I'm really thankful that she's treating the situation with this much tact. Welcome. Our cafe offers no pity, is that alright? So, what's up? Why'd you come all of a sudden?
明日デートでさ。
You're gonna poke someone's eyes out if you keep spitting out lies like that.
嘘ちゃうわ。マッチングアプリで知り合った子がすっごいいい感じの子で、明日会うことになったんだよ。
Just make sure you don't end up signing anything weird, okay?
指輪や絵画のセールスじゃないし、自己啓発セミナーとかの類でもないから。
Just want you to be careful is all. It might feel like I'm pouring water over his fire, but it's my job as his friend to look out for him.
本当にいい子なんだって。話も合うし、まるで前世から結ばれてる仲みたいでさ。転生彼女、マッチングアプリで出会った女子は前世で共に冒険した仲間でした。的な。
Where can I buy it?
ノンフィクション。
That's so. Hope your date is fun enough so that you can publish it in indie afterward.
お、なんだよ、急に。
I'm just running for your love life. Doesn't seem like there's anything sketchy about it, so why not give him a push, you know? It's not what I wish your friends happiness, isn't it? Also, if you guys end up dating, make sure to come by here a lot.
任せとけ。天井まで課金してやっから。
Turned out to be quite hectic, huh? At night after having finished my dorm mother duties for the day. Probably just saying the cliche line because of what happened in the morning. Seems everyone is a lot happier about me staying on as dorm mother than I thought they would be. Kinda heartwarming. Well then, guess I'll just take a bath. With the bath time for the rumors having come and gone, I start heading to the bath as usual. Why am I worried? I was pretty nervous about using the same bath as them at first. But by now I've gotten pretty used to it. It's not like I've really had anything to worry about in that regard though. Oh. My instincts are on fucking point. I mean, I can censor this for the thumbnail if nothing else pops up, I guess. I sure am gonna hope that something else pops up though. I open the door to the dressing room like normal and freeze on the spot. The person on the other side also freezes on the spot. Oh, I'm so able to form any words from the unbelievable sight before me. Even though I know I should look, I can't seem to take my eyes off of her. I end up not doing the usual routine one would expect of looking away and turning around. Ah. Ah! We're still sick with Ibuki screams and horror. I end up screaming as well. Which of course leads to... I think they want to kill him.
それがね、どうやらお母さんが覗きって。え？
Once the lobby goes quiet again, murmurs bounce around the room because it all happened before lights out. Every roomer who heard the scream ended up coming over one after the other.
ねえ、さっきの悲鳴は何だったの？ママリンがりょうちゃんのお風呂を覗いちゃったみたい。うわー。
Kinugawa looks at me and I'm just staying silent, not saying a word. There are a few things I want to say, but without Kotobuki here, there's no point to it. All feels rigged against me.
でもなんか訳があるんでしょ?
An unexpected hero comes to my rescue.
こいつが覗きとかするようなやつなら
There's no way my heart would beat like this around him. Please finish your sentence.
寿さん
Everyone turns their gaze to Kotobuki as she enters the lobby, having just finished putting on her clothes. Usually she'd walk in with her head held high, but she's instead looking at the ground, her face flushed like she just downed a bottle of liquor. The second I see her like that, I immediately lower my head. Kotobuki, I'm sorry! It was my bad. I was careless and ended up getting her in the process.
いえ、悪いのは私です。私が時間を守らずに入浴したせいでこんなことになってしまって、だからさっきのあれはルールを破った私への罰というか自業自得というか。
Not at all. If only I'd made sure no one was there before I entered the bathroom.
違います。私がいけないんです。夕食後勉強に集中しすぎたために入浴時間が普段より遅くなってしまって、その上汗を多くかいていたからと普段よりも念入りに体を洗ってしまって、先ほどはお見苦しいものを見せてしまって本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
Horrible sight. No, not at all. It wasn't a horrible sight in the slightest.
フォローになってないわね。
ねえねえ、要は寮長が入浴時間をオーバーして入ってたってことでいいの？はい、すべて私がいけないんです。だってさ、みんな。
なんだ、そういうことか。覗きとかおかしいと思ったんだよね。
みんなら覗かれても。
The vibe changes immediately after Okai's question. What's with that last one? The room goes from feeling like a sack of bricks to its usual lighthearted, cheery atmosphere.
というわけなので、皆さんお騒がせしてしまって申し訳ありませんでした。
いやいや、それで終わりはダメでしょ。そうそう、原因はどうあれ寿さんの裸が見られちゃったのは事実なわけだし、現時点だとお母さんだけ目の保養をしたってことになるんじゃない？
目の保養だなんて、そんな私の裸なんてそんなにいいもん。
何言ってるの。乙女の柔肌はね、お金を払ってでも見たい人がいるもんなんだから。それ相応の対価は確かに必要よね。
They're right. Leaving it at that feels unfair. Hey, Kotobuki.
はい、何ですか？
No matter how you put it, I was also in the wrong here. You should take their advice. If there's anything I can do for you, say the word.
そう言われても。
なんでも。
ねえねえ、ママリン、本当に何でもいいの？
Yeah, a real man sticks to his word.
なら寮長がママリンの裸を覗けばおあいこなんじゃない？
Huh?
何を言ってるんですか、お母さん！だってね、こうするのが一番フェアでしょ？それはそうかもしれませんが。
Hey, really? Well, if that's what it takes to satisfy Kotobuki.
違う、今のはあくまでそれならフェアだと思っただけですから、私が男性の裸を見てみたいとかそういう意図があるわけではなくてですね。
ねえねえ、寮長だけお母さんの裸を見れるとかずるくない？
You get fucking seen naked first in rumor A, and maybe you get two as well.
そうだそうだ、そんなキャンペーンあるなら私だってやるよ。
What the fuck is in this one? Like, if that's what happens, I'm peering it all. Oh no, Hari.
ちょっと待ってください。どうして私が覗く前提で話が進んでいるんですか？
寮長様、私たちにもお慈悲を。
お慈悲を。
お慈悲を。私たちにもおこぼれを。
おこぼれを。
With all the rumors united in their wish, in the end, Kotobuki ended up giving in to their pleas. As a result, I ended up having to enter the bath while trying to avoid their gazes. Just how did things end up this way? I found myself using that phrase quite a bit lately, and I don't think I'll be stopping anytime soon. Well, I'm the one who said I'd do anything, so I guess I'd better see it through till the bitter end.
すみません。妙なことになって。
I already told you that you didn't do anything wrong. Besides, not like completely naked. As compromise, I was allowed to go in with a towel wrapped around my waist while wearing a bathing suit. So I didn't think what I said in the morning as a joke would come back to bite me in the ass like that. Well then, I'm gonna wash my body and then go into the bathtub.
はい。よろしくお願いします。
Kotobuki got put at the very front by the rest of the roomers. The rest of the girls are lined up behind her. Almost looks like they're taking a class photo. It's really no different than going to the pool, but for some reason this feels different.
ふーん、割といい体してんだ。
Hearing everyone's reactions reverberate through the bathroom, I wash my body carefully and making sure I don't drop the soap. Oh no. However, there's just one thing I'm worried about even more. Please don't get hard. That's the one thing I can't have happen. I can only pray that getting watched by a group of girls while taking a bath doesn't turn into a fetish. Alright, now I just have to do my back.
ダメ。もう我慢できない。私がお背中を流させてください。
Oh no.
何言ってるんですか、大見先輩。そんなのダメに決まってます。でも寮母さんはいつも私たちのために頑張ってくれてるわけでしょ。お背中を流すのは日頃の感謝の気持ちというかご褒美というか。
Oh no. Oh no.
これだと先輩がご褒美もらう側じゃないですか。
Crap. This shit is escalating quickly. This is all kind of my fault though, so it's kind of hard for me to put an end to it myself.
皆さん、もうじき消灯時間です。あとは私が責任を持って見届けますので、皆さんはそろそろ部屋に戻ってください。
The one to save me from this conundrum turns out to be none other than Kotobuki herself. Thanks, Kotobuki, you really saved me there.
いえ、元はといえば、私がみんなに流されてしまったのがいけないんです。そのせいで、あなたにも迷惑をかけて。
I still saved me at the end, though. Everyone left after Kotobuki raised her voice, and now we're the only ones left in this huge bathroom. And because of that, our voices seem to bounce around even more.
では、私もこれで失礼します。
Alrighty.
皆さんの誤解も解けましたから。何より、私がこのまま残っていては、のんびり湯船に浸かるのも難しいでしょう。
Yeah, I guess so.
どうかしましたか？
No, not at all. Looks like she's sticking to her guns. Even though the fact that I saw her naked remains all the same, she continues to worry about me. Really sorry about today. Studying is important, but be careful not to miss your bath time next time, okay? We'll also make sure that it's empty before going in from now on.
はい。
So, Kotobuki leaves the... Wait, what? She stopped?
一つだけ聞いてもいいですか？
Shoot.
私の裸、本当に見苦しくはなかったですか？
Not at all. Got me really worked up. All I could think about was how pretty you looked. Or so I say, but of course I only got a quick glance.
はい。私も結局、ちらっとしか見ていませんから。
Wait, you looked?
肝心のところは見えてませんから。鎖骨とか、お腹とか、そういった部分のことで、それ以外は全然ちっとも見てないので。
Damn, you had me worried there for a sec. Though if she did get to see more, I wouldn't really complain since I saw quite a bit of her myself. Which is why when I hear her apologize, I make sure to keep that information to myself.
今日のことはお互い忘れましょう。
Works for me. Good night, Kudabuki.
はい。おやすみなさい。
Right before she leaves, she turns around wearing a mischievous smile before giving a light bow of her head. The outline of her body disappears behind a curtain of steam, her presence vanishing with it. And so the already large bathroom somehow feels even larger. Yeah, after that initial one, there was no need to censor anymore. But you gotta be a bit safe and sorry. The next morning, the unbelievable happened.
おはようございます。
Morning, Omi. You sure are up early today? Oh, actually.
寿さんの姿が見えませんけど。
Did you get sick? Seemingly feeling the same sense of unease, Omi tilts her head. Probably ended up going to sleep late because of everything that happened last night. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be up soon enough.
ですね。ところで、つかぬことをお聞きしますけど、昨日はあの後どうなったんでございましょうか。
What do you mean?
ですから、お風呂場で寿さんと二人っきりになった後と言いますか、ぶっちゃけお二人でしっぽりしちゃったりとかしちゃったんでしょうか。
Did we set to... What? What the heck are you talking about?
そんなの私の口からは言えませんよ。
Then maybe don't ask in the first place?
でも気になるじゃないですか。
私も気になる。お母さん、やっちゃった？
Holy shit, she does not put a fucking leaf in front of her mouth. I don't even know if that's an English phrase. In Germany, it's like a Blatt vom Mund nehmen. Like, if someone doesn't do that, like, jemand der kein Blatt vom Mund and it's someone that speaks very frankly. I don't know if there's actually like an English version of that that's just related to leaves as well. We didn't do anything in the slightest. Actually, who the hell starts a conversation like that? Where's your good morning?
おはようございます。
After you all left, Kudabuki went right back to her room. I also went right to sleep after my bath. That's all that happened.
そうですか。
つまんない。そうだ。それでも玉ついてんのか？
Why are you girls talking about balls first thing in the morning?
夜なら行っていいんだ。
Not then either. Make sure they eat their breakfast properly while trying to deal with their excessive energy. I'd like to think that they're talking about such sensitive topics so casually around me shows how much they've come to trust me. Like to the point where they don't even perceive me as a guy. It's almost like I'm the real mom or something. There does exist such thing as a dorm father, yet for some whatever reason I've been stuck with the title of dorm mother. There's probably a world line out there in which they call me dad. Oh, morning, Kudabuki.
おはようございます。
Got up late today. Did something happen?
そういうわけでは、ただちょっといろいろ考え事というか。
Oh, she got busy, gotcha.
とにかく何でもありません。体調も普段通りですし、お気になさらないでください。
She lowers her gaze and quickly goes over to her seat. Seems to be a lot more sheepish than usual, but I guess that's no surprise given yesterday.
ねえねえ寮長、昨日はあの後どうなったの？
あの後？
お母さんと二人っきりになった後、最後には一緒に入浴したぞってさっきお母さんが自慢げに言ってたよ。
I said no such thing.
ごめん。
びっくりした。
あ、寮長顔赤くなった。なに実は何かあったとか？ありません。また。
Everyone started hounding their beloved student dormitory president as soon as she entered the dining hall. Judging from the bits and pieces I managed to pick up, the reason she got up late today was because of what happened yesterday. We both promised each other that we'd forget about this, but it's easier said than done, I guess. Just looking at her, my mind starts to drift to that which lies hidden beneath her uniform. Do not dare. I fucking knew it! Ha! They made her fucking uniform slightly translucent immediately after that line. Oh wait, no. It was a slow transition. No, 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 no. Okay, that is so slow that it might not have, let it show, but I'm still checking just to be sure. 45:10, I guess. 45:10. Ah! Why are you saying that, Kinugawa?
なんか横島なオーラ出てたから。
Is that really enough to warrant calling me a creep?
やらしい目で寮長さん見てたくせに。
You got up later than the usual day, so I was thinking about why that might have been. Actually, you're up a lot earlier than usual yourself, aren't you, Kinugawa? It isn't to the same extent as Okai, but Kinugawa tends to come to get breakfast later than most of the other girls. Don't tell me you stayed up all night again.
するわけないでしょ。2日続けて倒れたりしたら、さすがに悪目立ちしちゃうし。
So ain't good to know.
何？人の顔ジロジロ見て。まさかあんた、寮長さんだけじゃなく、私まで脳内でひんむいてるんじゃ？
As if I was just trying to look at your face.
ご機嫌とって何する気？
Just making sure you're not exhausted today. Oh well, if you're this lively, I guess you're doing alright.
だから言ったじゃない。今日は大丈夫だって。もし倒れたら、またあんたに迷惑かけちゃうし。
If you care about that, then stop pulling all-nighters.
うん。ねえ、あんたって今欲しいものとかある？
Hmm. What's up with you all of a sudden? That's creepy.
昨日は迷惑かけちゃったから、そのお詫びっていうか、感謝っていうか。
Don't worry about it, I was just doing my job.
私が気にするって言ってんの。
And I told you not to worry about it.
いいから教えなさいよ。何か欲しいものぐらいあるでしょ。ほらほらほら。
Am I getting reverse mugged right now?
お母さん、お腹減った。
Yeah, I'll be right there. More students start coming into the dining hall as I continue talking with Kinugawa. Seeing so many of them come in, I decide to quickly wrap up the conversation. Sorry, Kinugawa, could continue this some other time?
仕事の邪魔しちゃ本末転倒だし、ここは一旦引くしかないよね。
That's soon that I've ever seen one.
何か思いついたら言いに来なさいよ。
Yeah, I get it.
みゆちゃん、この前アップした動画見たよ。私も見た。高評価しといた。ありがとうみんな。
I could be so shameless right now. Could be so shameless right now. But I would feel actual disgust at myself if I was, so I'm not going to. After cut our conversation short, Kinugawa awkwardly goes to her seat and stands surrounded by the other roomers. It's a bit different from what happened with Kotobuki, though. The rumors around her are a lot more her type. So I wonder what's up with her. Lunchtime over, and its wave of customers gone. I think about this and that as I do my tasks. Of course, the main thing I'm thinking about is Kinugawa's insistence on getting me something. But that thought is more than enough. I feel like that wouldn't cut it for her. If I ask for something cheap, she'll probably make a fuss about me not taking her job seriously.
何ため息ついてるの？
Well, you see.
何それずるい。私もみゆちゃんにお礼されたい。
How about I ask her to give you something then?
それはダメ。みゆちゃんはママリンにお礼がしたいんだし。
I'll get that much.
ねえねえ、ママリンって本当に欲しいものとかないの？
Probably not, to be honest. But that's solved this debt problem. My sister's going to school properly and have a living job. I don't think there's anything else I could ask for.
なら、物以外は？
Like?
い 一緒にどっか遊びに行くとか、何か食べに行くとか、そういうやつ。
Oh. I've only been thinking about material goods up until now, but that's early as an option. Thank you, okay. I'll see if I can think of some.
ずるい。あーしもママリンとどっか遊びに行ったり何か食べたりしたいよ。
Can't you just go with Kinugawa? Could even make a video out of it.
あーしはママリンと遊びに行きたいの。
Why?
なんでも。
We're not little kids.
バブバブ、行きたいでちゅ。
You're not a baby either.
にゃーにゃーにゃー。
Did you give on being human just over that? It's kind of scary that she wants to go with me so much she'd go as far as to give up her humanity for it.
こーら、他のスタッフの邪魔しない。まったくもう。じゃあこの猫引き取ってくから。
What if she's gonna be okay like that?
にゃーにゃーにゃー。にゃーにゃーにゃーにゃー。にゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃー。
Was this really okay? I mean, look at her.
本当は良くないんだけど、お客様には好評だし、本人も乗り気っぽいから。
Furukai acting this way is making her quite ahead with customers today. The power of cat girls is scary.
まあ、ポポちゃんのことだし、明日には元に戻ってるでしょ。今日のところは猫カフェだと思って。
There sure is one unique cat cafe if that's the case. Welcome. Oh, what? What's up? Did you have a date today?
終わった。
Your life?
ちえよ、デートかだよ。待ち合わせ場所で待ってたらいきなりよう思い出したとか連絡来てドタキャンされたんだよ。
Does have to begin in order to end though? It was even sadder than I thought. Still, for her to cancel on you like that, you didn't do anything shady on your side, did you?
何もしてないって。
You sure?
してねえよ。ただ今朝になってデートの行き先を急遽プールに変更したくらいで。
That counts as doing something.
しょうがないだろ。偶然プールのチケットが手に入っちゃったんだから。
You just happened to?
知り合いがくれたんだよ。有効期限が切れそうだから有効活用してくれって。だからこれも運命かなって思い切って。そしたら今日は昔飼ってた亀の命日なのを思い出したからデートには行けませんって。
Oh, damn. It's outrageous that I can't even find any words to comfort him.
そういうわけだからこのプールの入場チケットお前にやるよ。昨日応援してもらえて嬉しかったし、まあささやかだけどそん時の礼ってことでさ、受け取ってくれ。俺からの気持ちだ。
In the end, you ended up forcing the voucher onto me and promptly left. Seems you really did come all the way over here just to tell me about his date plans falling through. Still, what should I even do with this? Expiration date on the voucher really is pretty damn soon. It's pretty expensive, and if I just sit on it, it'll just become a plain scrap of paper. It's so frustrating, it's a shame, really.
何を見ているんですか?
Ah. Oh, what the hell? It's you, Kotobuki. You startled me.
すみません。驚かせてしまって。
Is the route choice gonna be who you invite? I'm sorry, shouldn't have screamed like that. So what's up? It's pretty late, you know.
お風呂が空いたので、それをお知らせに来たんです。昨日あんなことがあったばかりですから、こうして口頭で伝えた方があなたも安心してお風呂に入れるのではないかと思って。
See, thank you. Really does help to know that. I was pretty surprised at her suddenly coming up to me, but after hearing her reason, I can't help but smile. She really is a good person, isn't she?
それで先ほどの質問なんですが。
Yeah, this is a pool voucher. A friend came by the cafe earlier today and gave it to me.
プール?
It's the one that's close by. Have you ever been, Kotobuki?
ええ、私は一度も。 あいにくそういう場所には縁がなかったもので。
Let's talk about the voucher. Feel Kotobuki's eyes filled with curiosity. Alright, guys, would you like it? It's about to expire. Token and all that, but to be honest, I don't know if I'll even be able to use it.
ですが、
No need to hold back. I'm offering it as a friend.
なおさら受け取れませんよ。そもそもそのチケット、カップルチケットって記載されてますし。
Huh? Where?
ほら、ここに。
Oh, you're right. Despite the times we live in, the voucher clearly says that it can only be used by a guy and a girl. By the way, is there any guy you want to...
いません。ですから仮にいただいたとしても使えずダメにしてしまいますね。では、私はこれで失礼します。
Oh yeah, good night, Kotobuki. Man, this blows. Can't believe it's a couple's voucher. If it were just a coupon, I probably wouldn't feel as pressured to use that. If that were the case, since I would still have to fork over some cash, going would still feel like a needless waste of money. But a voucher is a whole other deal. And the guys, I was going to get a girl to go with me and be able to enjoy the pool for free. That said, who should I invite? Yeah, there we go. Joyce. Route Joyce popped up. And we are at roughly a 1 hour mark. So this gives me reason to believe that the other is also going to roughly be a 1 hour affair. But you know what that means. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.